Shut up.
Now we're recording.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So, Whitaker, I know you've been taking some hellacious notes.
Uh, let's see what my drunk ass got. Let's
All
see.
right.
Can't guarantee it's gonna be good, but we'll see. Let's see what we got.
It was great last time. I don't know what you're doing.
Let's see if I can read it this time.
Hey, I
Hey, we got all the
struggled.
major details, and that's what matters.
Hey, I struggled in the beginning last time. I was struggling.
So last session, we started off. We picked up where Diaz, his character with Phoenix, me and my brother Waylon were at a standoff with him, little Mexican standoff, and then we put everything away, and then we got snapped somewhat individually. We kind of got bounced back and forth between the tower and it being dark. And then once everybody got bounced there, at least I want to say once we came back, everybody was a skeleton. It's when we had the little fight with all the skeletons in the town hall. Charles's character plays Dust in the Wind and sings it for us.
Oh, yeah.
Glorious. I don't know if we still got our +3 inspiration, but I wrote that down.
Yeah, you guys still have that.
So we fought the skeletons, and then we started. Everybody at different times started here, and we all float down here. Then we saw the old man in the blue come through the door, and he laughed at us, or was laughing, and says we have fought the same fight over and over, and it's time to move on. Then we get snapped to the tower in a field of red roses, and we hear a loud scream. We're assuming it was from the tower. That's kind of what it sounded like. Judging by what everybody's roll was, the distance of the tower either looked further or closer. I'm pretty sure me and my brother Waylon saw it closer. Me and Waylon started moving towards it, and then as we're running, it was me, Waylon, and Phoenix. I get snapped, and I am on a iceberg in the middle of the ocean, and it's snowing. The waves are rough, and I meet the man in the black and red. We have an exchange of words. He wants us to bring him the boy. I ask who the boy is. He says he's been with us the whole time. We still don't know who it is or what he looks like. Then we get snapped over to creepy clown house. Waylon says something about tickling the devil's balls. I say it's about that time. We decide to go in, and when we go in, we go through and we end up in New York City, pretty much like Times Square. I want to say it was the time frame was 2021 or 2020, somewhere around there. People have masks on, pandemic's going on, and then we got 3 doors in front of us to choose from. That I did not get a chance to write down. I want to say I know we went through one of them and we went back to the beginning of the house, but I can't remember what number door we went through. I want to say it was. I just remember my brother saying, "Call the dude's bluff," because he plays poker, and then I reminded everybody that my brother always loses. So, and now we're at the beginning. But yeah, so that's my notes.
All right.
So,
All right. With that, you guys are at this house, and all of you roll a perception check.
Fucking cursed dice tower.
that is a big old 12 for me.
Man, that motherfucker's stuck.
Well,
An
I've got a
18
nice
here.
big 8.
18 here.
All right.
It'd be a 13 for me.
Well,
Means
we're
you got
gonna
one
use
done.
Karen Thayer's roll of an
All right.
18. Um, y'all notice that Phoenix is no longer with you. So
What the fuck?
Nobody heard a snap. Nobody heard anything.
I say, weren't we, there were more of us.
Yeah,
Weren't there?
we're short a man.
Hmm.
That one feller came all barging in.
You don't think he may have took another door, did you?
That could be a problem.
But I guess
Only way to find out is to get back to where we were.
And how do we do that?
Good question. Good.
Is there a door like behind us? We went through one, right?
No, we got snapped here last time I remember. There's no door behind us.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if we went through a door in
You did.
in New York.
You went
Okay.
through the third door.
Oh, in the New York? Yeah, we went through one of the 3 doors.
Yeah, remember, door 1 said scary. Door 2 said really scary. And door 3 said horrifying.
and we went through the horrifying one because I said call the bruff.
So as you're sitting there, or standing there, I should say, you see this house. Let's see if I can bring it up.
Yes, this decrepit looking.
There you go. You're at this decrepit house. Now, all around it, you can see cornfields. As far as the eye that you can perceive. I mean, nothing else is around. It's almost like the first time you were here, it was in a neighborhood. Now it's nothing. Just like the skeletons in the banquet hall. From around the back side, you see the man in white and blue. Just hobbling along.
I say, Jet, you there?
He just looks at you and keeps walking towards you.
What is your intent? Charming puts his hand on his sword. Pommel of his sword. And straightens up to look, a little intimidated.
And you hear him cackle as he sees you do this. I fear you not, young one. The boy without a mother.
Charming bristles. Why do you call me a boy? I'm clearly a man. I've well past the age of boredom.
To my age, you are but a boy.
And what is your age?
Oh, everybody wants to know my age. I'm older than the universe. I'm older than this dimension.
That simply cannot be possible.
To your weak mind, yes, it is impossible. Now, maybe to your bard it is possible. Maybe to the gunslingers, it's possible. Open your mind. Open your mind and do let it soak in that maybe you are just a speck.
Elf and gunman. I do believe I'm being insulted. Have I caught that right?
Oh, aye.
No.
It's fucking hilarious.
You just went Scottish on us.
Elf,
Sorry.
helpful, but also rude.
I dare not make fun of anybody, young one. But I plan to guide you to where you should be.
And where's that old one?
Right here, right now.
If you could show and not tell, that'd be wonderful because I'm fucking lost. You keep talking and it's not making any sense.
What else do you need there, young bard?
We can start with the boy. Who is he? What does he look like?
But you know him. You've encountered him. You all know him.
Show us him. It can't be that hard. Draw a picture.
I am too old to draw. But he was here. But now he's gone. Is it his mind gone? Or is he physically gone?
Are we meant to rescue someone who's not actually cat? Sorry.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
I'm so sorry. I'm a man. I'm meant to rescue someone who's not physically on this plane.
Very much so. 1 second.
Well, how are we meant? Okay. DM's gone. Party, party, party.
Oh,
party.
don't even think about that.
Can everybody hear me and see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, all right, cool. Cool.
But yes, you must save somebody who's not on this plane, young one. You are smarter than I thought you were.
I get that rather a lot.
Highly doubtful.
Well, okay, maybe not a lot. Actually, get to have rather good hair more frequently.
All right. So if he's not on this plane, where are we going? How do we get there?
And he points to the back of the house.
Like around the back, or
Yes, around the back.
like go into the house to the back?
He just points towards the back of the house. But let me tell you a story. And this is how it's all gonna start. So everybody everybody has their own superstitions. Some are pleasant, some are scary, like the Mothman or the Jersey Devil. So some thousands of years have passed, and there was this farmer by the name of Cassandra Ovana. She and her husband Phineas lived in this small house, and they were famous, they were rich, they were healthy. Everybody in the village loved them. But they rarely went into town. They had an adult daughter by the name of Sybil, but she would always go to the market for them. And she always welcomed any chance she could get to spend time in the village and away from this farm. So one day she departed with the cart to the village and said goodbye to her parents as all the crows cawed overhead. Well, Cassandra and Phineas were out in the cornfield building a scarecrow. You must surely know what that is, right? So,
Oh, I.
Huh?
I know what a scarecrow is. It's a big fucker stuffed with straw you stick on a stick, just right at where this would go.
Alright, well,
We're not wrong.
do you want me to finish the story, young ones?
Yes.
So, Phineas, the husband, was hanging sacks upon a wooden cross to make its body. Cassandra was carving a face into an overlarge gourd to serve as its head. Sybil looked upon it and just shuddered. It was grotesque, with gaping eyes and a crooked, lopsided mouth. She shook the scarecrow from her mind and traveled to the village as she often did. But that day she stayed in town a little bit too long and decided to spend the night with Thelma, a woman she knew, rather than attempting to brave the road after dark. So as Sybil slept, yeah, as Sybil slept, she was visited by a vision. She saw her mother raise her carved knife and stalk up to her husband. Sybil tried to scream at her father to warn him, but Cassandra plunged the silver-plated knife into his back and carved the life from his body. She hefted the corpse and draped it on the scarecrow's arms. And as Sybil watched in soundless terror, the scarecrow's arms began to move. It picked up the corpse and raised it to its grotesque head and began to eat. Its mushy teeth tore through flesh like knives, and in an instant, the body was gone. Unfortunately, Sybil never returned to the farm. Over 20 years have passed since that night, and Sybil still lives farther down the road. Every night she dreams of the scarecrow that haunts her family's cornfield, which is right behind this building. And she asked me to come to you to rid the cornfield of its demonic possession. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you have already seen the spirit of the scarecrow.
Yeah, as soon as you started describing them crooked ass teeth, I kind of figured what it was right off the bat.
So are we blasting the scarecrow?
I'm blasting whatever's got some ugly ass teeth.
Yes, sir.
I
Get
will
some.
hack it to bits.
Yeah, sure. Decrepit old man in blue. We'll rid this field of whatever's there. But what's in it for us? We get anything?
He's
'Cause,
no longer there.
You son of a bitch. So pretty much he wants us to do this shit for scot free, huh?
I'm wondering if he would have done the same thing had we said no.
Well,
It's not.
What do you think happens then?
I mean,
Well-
he'd have to give us a chance to say no before he just fucked off into the ether.
Right. He took advantage of us.
well, me and my brother, we ain't too keen on doing shit for free around here, so
He took advantage of our kindness.
I don't know if we got to snap our fingers or ring a little bell or yell or whatever, but we need to get his little ass back down here because I ain't too keen on wasting my ammunition.
And you guys hear pop, pop,
Oh,
pop,
son of a
pop,
bitch.
pop. You come to play?
Oh, this motherfucker again.
Oh, boy. Oh.
About that time, I flipped my
Man, I actually kind of like playing games.
trench coat to the back a little bit, and I'm tapping my hand on my pistol. I say, I got 6 reasons saying, yeah, I am keen on playing tonight. I'm scanning too. I'm looking for this guy or whatever the hell he is.
Yeah.
Pop, pop,
Do a
pop. We all float.
is it perception check. See if I can find him.
Oh, this ugly son of a bitch.
Or is he showing himself?
I would like to unsheathe my long sword.
And he's gone.
So
Ah.
as you guys are looking at,
Fancy.
as you're looking at this house, and you can tell it's been long abandoned. I mean, just look at it. It's dilapidated. It's crumbling. The walls bear deep scars. Termites crawl around in deep gashes. It looks as if a single strong blow can knock down the entire structure. And behind the farmhouse is a broad cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
Despite being abandoned over thousands of years, it's still filled with tall, verdant stalks of corn.
Is there a scarecrow visible?
No.
Oh! I, in my great wisdom and genius, can sense or detect good and evil.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what it
Thank you.
does.
Nice, fancy pants.
As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. And I can use this feature 5 times per long rest.
60.
So what you're
Get
saying?
wrecked.
So what you're saying, fancy pants, is I just got to give you the good old boot in the middle of the cornfield and draw my weapon and wait.
That's exactly what I am saying, good sir.
So are you casting the spell then?
Yes, I am.
Hang on,
There's-
hang on. Hang on, fancy pants. Don't get carried away. Hang on. How do I have to roll? Is you said as far as the eye can see, right? On this cornfield?
60 feet. Oh,
No. The size of the cornfield we're looking at. It
Yes.
says as far as the eye can see, right?
yeah.
All right. One second.
Well, while you're trying to figure that out, he already cast her spell,
No, that's fine. That's fine.
and all you sense is evil from all around you,
Oh,
especially in front of you.
so, good news and bad news.
It's not me, I swear.
I do sense evil, is the good news.
I
What
do
gave-
too. I do
what-
too.
What gave it away?
So-
Was it that creepy fucker with the
Yeah, I've
the-
been sensing evil since
yellow
all this
teeth?
started.
or
Might
was
have
it
been
the
it. Yes,
voices we were hearing? The voices we were hearing.
You are
definitely
quite
contributed.
keen. We're picking up on the same senses of evil natures around us.
Yes.
Well, I am sure glad I got you around, Waylon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yes,
feel
sir.
safe.
Now,
Hey,
the bad news.
All right.
Oh no.
The bad news. It is coming from literally everywhere.
In the cornfield, right?
Yes, that's where it is most centrally located, but it is also coming from all around me.
How's this house look?
Not good.
All right.
Evil.
All right. What about the yard about the house?
Super evil.
Okay.
All right. So this is what I propose. All right. Oh wait, are we still
Okay,
standing in
bound
front
by
of the
evil.
house, or are we behind the house?
You're standing in
That's-
front of the house. You guys never said you were moving.
Okay. And the thing that we're going after is supposed to be in the cornfield.
He just pointed that way.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
toward the house. Yeah.
all right. Well, what I'm proposing is from here on out, because we don't know what the hell happened to Phoenix. All right. And if we're definitely gonna have to eventually go into this cornfield, Waylon, you remember when we were kids? We used to always play out in the cornfield. We always end up losing each other. You remember that?
Sir. And I'd
All right.
always start a fire, and you'd find me.
Yeah. Well, then mom and pa fucking whoop our ass for burning down the cornfield.
Was that why they looked down?
Yeah, it
Oh.
was. All right. Look, never mind. Just listen. All right. So I got rope in my bag, and I
All right.
propose that we tether ourselves together. A, we don't lose each other like we did Phoenix because we don't know where the hell he is.
Good old times.
And two, if we got to go in that cornfield, nobody's getting lost because it's as far as we can see. So
Hey, I've been tethered to worse.
As have I. You wouldn't believe it.
Wait. You
Hit me with it.
said you lit fires in the cornfield, right?
Yes, sir.
I see where you're going.
To get attention.
We could just light the cornfield. on
We
fire.
could.
Oh yeah,
could.
just
Do
The
light
only thing-
cornfield on
this
fire.
plan.
The only thing I'm worried
Yeah.
about is if this weird creepy fucker is the one controlling the cornfield, what if it's just like him where we can't touch it? That's what I'm worried about. 'Cause remember when we engaged that dude last time, it got a little weird and we couldn't
But-
hit him with nothing?
But brother, listen to your older brother now, real quick.
Oh shit, here we go.
There's only one way to find out.
That is very true. All right, so what are we doing
Test
first?
the theory.
We want to go into the house or we want to go around the back to the cornfield real quick?
I'm not going inside that
I'm
damn
not
house until I
there
test
is
its integral
filthy.
structure.
The integrity. Yes.
Listen, any good boundaries, you never walk into a house before you check the integrity of the building.
I'm no bounty hunter. Absolutely correct.
All right, well let's.
I
Whole
just
thing could come down right on top of us.
I'm just gonna push on the pillars or the front porch.
I'm gonna give it a real fucking hard Sparta kick right into the side, right into a post.
Alright.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So Waylon's kicking in the door. What is Rupert doing?
Something. I'm kicking something.
Rupert, what are you doing?
I'm walking close to the house, like I'm close to it, but I am not touching it.
Karen there, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna start like pushing on one of the columns outside the door, like over the little porch there.
Okay. So as Waylon and Karen there do this, Waylon, I mean, just Spartacus kick, and I mean, it just shatters. I mean, just completely shatters. Karen there pushes the beam, and it just collapses. And from what you guys can see, I mean, this house is just covered in cobwebs. You can smell that mildew. And right above you at the top of the stairs sits a single raven. And it caws as you guys enter into the house. I mean, it's making a great show of flapping its wings and just lifts off and flies through the back window out into the cornfield. As you guys get about 10 feet into the house, you feel the earth start shaking underneath you. I need all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
As the ceiling comes down upon you.
Oh god, that's a 9.
You're a
14.
Whoo! Yeah, let's go, baby. 23.
Rupert?
Five.
Do you think?
So Rupert.
Oh, I do have bard thingy. Wait.
I don't
That was a
know if that's
bar
gonna
thing.
save you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I already
5
used
plus
mine,
3, I mean,
unfortunately.
I would
you're
say.
right, I'm
I
gonna
would
use
say.
my-
yeah.
Save
I'd
it.
probably save it. Yeah.
All right, Rupert and Karen
gonna-
here
Melt down these betrayer dice.
take 5
What?
bludgeoning damage from the falling roof.
Wait, is there anybody that
Mhm.
I could like maybe try to like save? There, because I do have my rope in my hand. Can I lasso anybody? Like just straight up rope them and pull them towards me real quick. Whoever's the closest.
Go ahead and roll a. What do you think? Athletics?
Oops, not that one.
I'm gonna say athletics.
Athletics.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
15. 15.
Karen there and Rupert, go ahead and roll an athletics.
Oh
That's
a
an
26 for you.
that's an 18 total.
Alright, you guys were pulled out of the way before you took damage.
Yeah, doggy.
So, so now that debris is
You said
everywhere.
Just like brother
Threatened
taught
me
you.
with a rope.
So you can see the cornfield, and, like the back wall just crumbled, and you can see the cornfield. And you can hear that same voice. We all float down here.
I told y'all he's out there in that damn field. He ain't in this house no more. Well, go on, brother. Do what you do best, pyromaniac.
Going back out
Light
to
it
the
up.
field.
Oh, we're already. I think we're there, aren't we? We're standing where the house used to be.
Yeah.
Or
Or what's left
we're
of it,
back
I guess.
outside.
I mean, you're still in the house looking at the cornfield.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
but
I
the
didn't.
roof just caved in, right?
Right.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't hear you
feel like
guys say
everything
you're moving
collapsed.
forward.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the cornfield and try to light that bitch on fire.
I'm going to follow because clearly these two brothers, what
Yeah,
they're
and I'm
doing.
just following my brother with my hand on my
Yep.
pistol.
Hunter is following, but he has his lute out, and he is strumming various chords.
Something that says "Burn, motherfucker, burn."
All right.
And with that, he starts playing Elvis's "Baby Burn."
All right.
Yeah. I'm lighting this cornfield on fire.
So go ahead and let's see, what would that be under? Survival?
Yes,
that
I would
sounds-
believe
yeah.
it's a survival.
Yeah, I think it's survival.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not my whole world.
What did you,
That's well, that'll give me a grand total of 5.
yeah, that as soon as you like,
Oh,
as soon as you
enamel thing.
try to ignite the spark,
Somehow my
it
hands on
just
fire.
goes out. It just goes out like it's damp.
My hands are hurting. Little Woody, brother. Think you can get yourselves in here and start this here fire? Thank you, sir.
What happened, bro?
No, nothing. I just tired of being down, crouched over.
Just ain't
It's
feeling it
just,
today,
you
or
know,
what? Ah.
Yeah, that's kind of worn out. Thought you might let you do something for a change, you son of a bitch.
All right.
well, to be fair, he did just save both mine and Caranthia's life.
I didn't see nothing.
Rupert, I need you to roll a perception check.
Da, 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 da. 14.
All right, so as they're trying to spark this, let me take that back. What is the order of march here? Are you guys like
Oh.
all next to each other, or
Yeah, I'd say that Rupert would, if not. No, Rupert would definitely be next to Whitaker.
I would assume at this point Whitaker's bending down where I was bent over, and I would be standing like kind of right next to him.
and Karen there?
He'll be a little behind everyone else, but like not that far behind. Like he's pretty much right on top of them.
Yeah, I'm
So
I'm pretty much
So
in
we're
front
all
of
kind of grouped up, I guess. Yeah, we're all kind of
Yeah.
like in a
Alright.
group.
Well, I'll just keep it the way it is. So, Rupert, you feel this hand on your shoulder.
Just immediate, like,
And
just growling.
as you turn around, uh, you see this beaded, distended gourd for a head with a grotesque face carved into it. Uh, and it's really grotesque because now you can see the sagging flesh. Like it's a rotted pumpkin. I mean, just bleh. The hilt of a carving knife protrudes from its clothing. Um, and you see the silver. You see the daggers embedded in its wooden frame. And with that, roll initiative.
So I guess I don't have to worry about starting the fire. Because
It's up to you.
I did roll for it. Well, I already rolled for it, so I don't know if you want me to continue. I mean, do I
Yeah.
know? Obviously, I don't know this is going on right this second. I rolled a 17.
It
I got an
starts a
11.
fire.
Okay.
I got an 11 as well.
And that fire starts.
Well, that's perfect because I rolled a. What's my? I rolled a 6, so that's kind of works out because I'm sitting over here doing a fire and I'm standing up like, yep, just shoot
And
my brother up.
I was watching him and very frustrated, watching him very easily start the fire. And I rolled an 8.
Like hands on knees, watching
Yeah.
how I'm doing everything. Like, okay, all right.
Yeah. And then I'm just sitting there and just in bewilderment that he got it started so fast.
All right.
We're having that brother competition going here, and I'm looking at him mumbling
I'm
like,
not
God
happy.
dang, I always got to do fucking everything around here.
And with that, it will be Rupert's turn. I rolled a 9.
Well, not
Well, you're
everyone
better
can
than two of
be a
us.
high roller like me.
All right, so what's happening?
It's Rupert's turn.
Light his ass up, fancy pants.
You can make a dex save.
Finger guns.
I rolled an 8.
And you had to beat a 14, so instead, you're going to take. Where the hell is it? Oh, yes! 8 damage.
All right. And Karen's here. What would you like to do, my man?
All right, I am going to I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers right at him.
What does that do again?
Basically, I whisper a melody, and it racks it with pain. It has to make a Wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage, and has to use its reaction to move its speed as far away from us as its speed allows. But it won't move into like dangerous ground. And if it succeeds, it takes half damage and doesn't have to move away.
Well, I just rolled a 19.
Well, that passes the save DC. So he takes what's half damage? All right, he takes 7 damage.
All right. It is.
That
Its
would have been a 14 though.
yeah.
I know that was a good roll on that
No, it's a
one.
good one. Yeah.
All right. So it looks at Rupert since it already had its hands on you. I need you to roll wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah.
All right. It would be Waylon's turn.
I'm gonna fire me a shot at the old boy. And that's a nat 20.
Ooh. Oh, that's my brother right there, boy.
Yes, sir.
Come on with it.
What? Let me see.
What kind of damage is that?
It is going to
Piercing.
be piercing. What did we decide was the damage roll for that?
It's 2d8.
2d8.
So since you crit, that's 4.
4d8, right? Okay.
Yep. There's some hella damage right here. Come on, brother. Don't let me down now.
Gonna be
Chicken,
nasty.
dude.
He's like, I don't have that many d8s.
I only have 3. That's 27 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
Let's go, boy. Come on.
Aim for in between the eyes, like mommy always said.
All right.
So you want the good
When we
news?
shoot, we shoot to kill.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Oh,
I want all the news.
he said,
Good news, it was a good shot. Bad news, no effect.
So it just passed right through him.
Yep.
what the fuck? I look at my brother because you just fired a shot, and I was still looking at you.
And I felt that shot in my soul.
I want to look. I'm gonna at first be like,
felt
I'm gonna
that
jump.
shot.
There
I'm
was a
gonna
power
jump.
My
behind that
soul.
shot. Oh!
I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing, dude?" Because I don't see it until he fired the shot. So it scared the shit out of me, and I'm over here like, you dumbass, why are you shooting your damn pistol? And I'm trying, oh, what the hell?
And I look at you with tears in my eyes. It was the perfect shot. It was the perfect shot.
You telling me you didn't hit or what?
It went right through him.
And it is Whitaker's turn.
Don't shoot him, brother. It ain't gonna do nothing. Save your ammo.
How far away is he in relation to me and my brother?
He's like maybe 5 feet because you
So
guys
I
were
can-
all bunched up together when he grabbed Rupert.
Okay.
So let me give you this.
Mhm.
So it's the 4 of you starting a fire with him behind you.
Okay, so he's like right there. Like I turned around, he's practically in my face as well.
Right. So it's
Okay.
fire, you, him.
That's why I got a crit, because I literally put my gun right at his head.
Right.
Okay. Well, with that being said, my brother being as distraught as he is, I'm immediately just gonna reach to my hip, grab my hand axe, and I'm just swinging for the neck. I'm just just trying to piece him right at the neck. Ooh, ooh, it hurts my soul. That's a don't do me too bad, okay, Mighty Master. I got a nat one.
Oh!
How can we throw polar opposites back to back?
Just stop. You just be quiet, all right?
Are we?
There's not
Come on, come on, man.
All right,
I
so
stayed
Bring
so
me
clear
down.
of it.
here's what I'm gonna do. Whitaker, you're 1. Karen Thayer, you're 2. Rupert, you're 3. Waylon, you're 4. Whitaker, go ahead and roll the damage that axe does,
Axe.
and then roll a 4-sided die.
Oh fuck me! Are you serious? No. All right. So okay. So that's 3 damage, and then you said a 6
No,
sided die
4-sided dice.
or a 4-sided die. Sorry. 4-sided die. Whoever's number 3, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fancy Pants.
Damn!
Hey, at least it wasn't max damage, all right? It was only 3.
That's true.
So,
And
I'm
with
sorry.
that, Rupert, go ahead and roll a percentage dice and let me know what it is.
oh shit.
Been betraying me all evening. Fuck. 60.
60. All right.
Yeah.
So you just
Whitaker,
take
the
3
damn
points
axe
of damage.
murderer.
I'll just
How mu-
take
how much?
3.
3. Isn't
Oh.
that what you rolled?
Yeah.
Whitaker,
If
the
she would
axe
have gone
murderer.
below 50, she would have fell into the fire.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jump in the fire.
No.
All right.
and with that being said, I'm just gonna put this away.
Thanks.
Sorry, Fitz.
All right, Rupert, it's your go.
I'm going to slash at him with my sword.
What kind of sword is that?
It's a long sword.
All right.
So that's 1d8 plus 4. D8 go in the good die. 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
You got to roll for attack, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, Fancy Pants. I rock you that hard or what?
Yep. 11 to hit.
I'm sorry. That does not hit.
Shit.
Karen there,
Yes.
your go.
All right. I'm going to. The thing's not wearing any metal that I can see, right?
Yes.
It
has-
is or it isn't.
He has that dagger stuck in him.
Oh, okay. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm going to once again cast Dissonant Whispers. It's
Okay.
got to pass a 14 Wisdom save.
He doesn't pass.
All right. So if he's got a reaction left, he's got to book it his entire movement away from us. And he takes 12 damage.
And he just stands there.
Oh, damn it.
And it is his turn. And he looks at you since you've been a thorn in his side now for 2 attacks. First one is 19
Yep, that hits.
and 11 to hit.
11 does not hit, but the 19 hits.